pass complete to Gibbons Washington, brought down by Bakari Haynes. Timeout on the field by John Tyler.
Right. We'll know that 30 seconds is too long.
Halftime score for you: Longview 14, Beaumont Westbrook 14.
TJC, here's how it goes. This is you. You're ready to choose your path. This is us. One of the top colleges in the nation, and it's only a third of the cost of most state schools. You choose a major, maybe engineering, perhaps musical theater, or nursing, or power plant technology. At TJC, we've got it all, with more than 120 degree programs and certificates. You get involved, play with the team, beat the drum. All. Tyler,
ETFinalScore.com RoadShow, halftime. John Tyler against Lufkin. It's been a fantastic first half. And the Lions, if you see the scoreboard right behind me, the Lions hold a 22-21 lead. I'm joined by Danny Palmer, head football coach at Tyler Junior College. There are quite a few athletes out here. Are you looking at?
It's East Texas football at its best. Two old rivals, John Tyler, Lufkin, and I'm really impressed with both teams. I think Lufkin is, of course, that Bryson Smith from John Tyler is really a good football player. He's a difference maker on the field. And I like Lufkin's quarterback too, Cordell Rogers. I like him. Of course, the kid that ran the kickoff back.
Malik Jackson. I mean, John Tyler seems like they've got all the momentum in the world, and Malik Jackson returns the kickoff back 100 yards for a touchdown. That could go right down as being one of the plays of the game. JT goes into the half with a much bigger lead than just 1 point.
I'm really impressed with both teams, Chris. It's a lot.
It's been interesting. It's been a pretty back and forth ball game, and there's really been only one change of momentum turnover play. John Tyler fumbled the ball deep in Lufkin's territory, and Lufkin did what you're supposed to do when you get a turnover from your opponent. They stuck it in the end zone. Really, like you said, it seems like Bryson Smith's kind of been the difference. Damian Miller's had a terrific first half. I think he's got over 100 yards receiving in the first half.
That's right. You talking about number 8?
Yeah, I'm talking about number 8. The one going to Texas.
That's a lot of fun to see that, and but just like at any time, John Tyler can go, but Lufkin's pretty dangerous too. I like the kid that's their quarterback, but I think that both teams are doing a pretty good job of defensing, and they broke up a lot of good pass plays also. Lufkin's chased the quarterback, Bryson, all over the place. He's a spectacular high school football player to watch.
If you were going to kind of say, talking about just what happened in the first half, what did you see anything that really separates these teams?
Well, I think the mistake of the kid from Lufkin of catching the ball on the 1 yard line, I think that changed some field position. But both teams have come back and The kickoff return might be one of the biggest plays of the game. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, it's been a highlight reel in the first half. I mean, you got Damian Miller, who makes a terrific catch and goes about 80-something yards for a touchdown. And then, of course, the kickoff return. We got the Lufkin Panther the band and cheerleaders performing behind us. This is what it's all about. I mean, we're live. We're at Chris's Trinity Mother Francis Rowe Stadium, Coach. What do you think? I mean, I'm excited about the second half. I'm not quite sure. I mean, John Tyler's going to get the ball first, and they've been so good in the second half of ball games.
I think it's going to come down to probably a turnover, because right now they're playing even. And I think the team that will avoid the turnover, avoid a big play, and if Lufkin can somehow maintain John Tyler's quarterback, which is hard to do because he can take off and run it too. And but I saw a little bit of pressure they got on him the last 2 minutes. Made him scramble around, made him miss. Of course, he made some people miss, but especially on the last play, that was a good effort by Lufkin.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we will be right back. It's halftime. You're watching the ETFinalScore.com. Leads one in this Class 6A by-district playoff, and we'll be right back.
Mold Masters is excited to be the presenting sponsor of the 2016 ETFinalScore.com RoadShow. Mold Masters is a professional, local, family-owned pest control company that is here to serve you. Contact us at 903-287-0999 to tackle mosquitoes, moles, gophers, armadillos, or any other pests. Mold Masters is your #1 defense and will help you take your yard back. Call us today at 903-287-0999.
ETFinalScore.com has East Texas high school sports covered.
Is that
and
it?
now you can take it with you. Get the latest scores from Friday Night Football, articles and videos. Focus in on .me photo galleries and more. So don't miss a thing and get your ETFinalScore.com app today.
We're live back at Chris's Trinity Mother Francis Rowe Stadium with the ETFinalScore.com halftime roadshow. I'm joined by Danny Palmer, head coach of the Tyler Junior College Apaches. Coach, I'm looking at some of these other games. We're looking on our scoreboard here. Longview 14, Beaumont Westbrook 14. That have to admit is a little bit surprising. I guess I thought Longview was going to take it to them, but I mean, Beaumont Westbrook's there for a reason too.
Well, we've recruited a lot of kids from Longview in the past, and Beaumont Westbrook.
Block, a missed tackle. Longview always seems to be able to find those plays. I mean, if you, what can you say about the Longview Lobos?
Well, knowing the Longview Lobo tradition, and with Coach King being there, every kid, Emmanuel Gordon played for us this year from Longview, one of the most dedicated, conscientious type of kids, and a youngster, a student athlete that plays football at Longview really pays a large price. They really work them, and they not just in football, but I really admire their program and all the schools in East Texas. I was really impressed with Robert E. Lee last week for 3 quarters, and but I feel like Longview has a chance to go a long way in the playoffs.
Do you know much about Cameron High, the quarterback for Jacksonville? Have you heard much about him?
I know he's one heck of an athlete, and I heard something really, Janet Chatsey told me that he took his Homecoming King Award and gave it to a kid.
He did.
And that was really impressive about what he did.
Well, he's as impressive on the football field.
Yes.
Now, I ask because we're looking at this, and it looks like it says A&M Consolidated's up 14-7 on Jacksonville in the second quarter. Of course, this is the score we have right now. That was the game I thought. I thought Jacksonville might be able to go down there and take care of A&M Consolidated, even though on paper it looks like A&M Consolidated would, on paper looks like they'd win.
Jacksonville has had a really great bounce back year, and they've been, they've struggled a little bit for a year or two, but they have a type of program and school system where I'm proud of that program.
Record-wise, but actually record-wise too. White House, my goodness gracious, their defense is
really
fantastic.
Coach
Cook,
kids.
And he's excited about going and taking on a 10-0 College Station team.
And they had to beat a good Nacogdoches team because Nacogdoches is loaded with athletes too. and I'm really proud of that program too. We've had several kids from White House play for us, so we like East Texas. We've had as many as 47 on the roster before, 30.
From another word from Mole Masters with our final thoughts of the second half, and we may look at a couple more scores while we're at it. You're watching the ETFinalScore.com Roadshow at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium on Earl Campbell Field. John 21.
Mole Masters is excited to be the presenting sponsor of the 2016 ETFinalScore.com Roadshow. Mole Masters is a professional, local, family-owned pest control company that is here to serve you. Contact us at 903-287-0999 to tackle mosquitoes, moles, gophers, armadillos, or any other pests. Mole Masters is your #1 defense and will help you take your yard back. Call us today at 903-287-0999.
ETFinalScore.com has East Texas high school sports covered. And now you can take it with you. Get the latest scores from Friday Night Football, articles and videos. Focus in on .me photo galleries and more. So don't miss a thing and get your ETFinalScore.com app today.
We're back at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium for the ETFinalScore.com Roadshow halftime show. Joined by my man Kevin Simon. Dude, I'm telling you, 22-21. This is going to be a pretty good ball game. I mean, right now, John Tyler looked like they had it right where they wanted, and then the big kickoff return and the big special teams play.
Yeah, and that was a huge kickoff return for Lufkin. I mean, for John Tyler, you can't afford to give that play up at the end of the first half. I think you're right. I thought they were about to be in control, especially during the first half, but they give up that late kickoff return. So that's a great job by Lufkin. I think John Tyler missed some opportunities, obviously, in the first half. They can get some things corrected.
I think they need to, first of all, I think they did a better job late in the first half of shutting down that quick slant route. It was killing them defensively, that quick slant route. A better job of that, and then getting pressure on the quarterback, Rogers, as well.
This man normally covers Robert E. Lee, but he's getting a chance to see some John Tyler Lions. They seem like the fumble right now is the biggest play of the game, because the fumble gave Lufkin the impetus to go deep in their own territory, and then the Panthers did what you're supposed to do when you get a gift. And you say thank you very much, and you stick it in the end zone.
Yeah, and it didn't take long for them to capitalize on that turnover. And the street was just trying.
For 87-2. That's not a bad first half.
Yeah, kicked it into gear. It seems like they got off to a kind of an inconsistent start, but I think they kind of got a flow after a round led by Smith. And I think both of these quarterbacks, obviously, is where it starts. Doesn't end there, for both of these teams. But those guys, Smith and Rogers, are what makes the engines move for both of these teams. And Smith did a great job. I think he can pretty much do what he wants to do, especially out of that pocket. He's much more dangerous out of the pocket than he is in it, but he can hurt you several different ways. But I think he did gain control. I think he's able to do what he wants to when he wants to, does a good job of getting out of the pocket and forcing the defense to make some plays.
Fantastic. We'll be right back with Kevin Simon on KTBB Radio. You're watching the ETFinalScore.com Roadshow. This is our halftime show.
Masters is excited to be the presenting sponsor of the 2016 ETFinalScore.com Roadshow. Mole Masters is a professional, local, family-owned pest control company that is here to serve you. Contact us at 903-287-0999 to tackle mosquitoes, moles, gophers, armadillos, or any other pests. Mole Masters is your #1 defense and will help you take your yard back. Call us today at 903-287-0999.
We're going to talk Damian Miller. We're going to talk. Damian made, I thought, one of the plays of the game. It looked like it looked like the pass was a little bit overthrown.
Oh, I don't know
but
how
my
he caught up to
goodness.